Marvelous. Baby, you the fucking vibe. What it feels like. Girl, you got me hypnotized. What it feels like. Can I go inside and see what it feels like? I wanna understand your pain and what it feels like. I said I know what it feels like. Waking up empty.
What up? Jones Hour in the motherfucking building, baby. Episode 7. First of all, I just want to start with, thanking y'all for the support and the love. Y'all catch us now not only on YouTube, but we on Spotify and Apple too, man. So search it, The Jones Hour. Last episode is up there. You can find us on all of those streaming podcast spots. But yeah, baby, we in here. Jones
What up,
Hour.
y'all?
My man Kush in the building.
It's Kush, you already know.
Woo! Yeah,
All
man.
right, and you already know who I am.
Jones.
Remix.
born to
I like it. Yeah, Jones in the building. But yo, man, this is a blessing for us, man.
Something look different today.
Yeah, man, we got our first interview. God Marvelous in the building.
Yeah.
What up, baby?
What's going on?
What's good with you, man? How things going in your life, man?
Things going good, 2020 was probably a hard year for all of us.
Facts.
So I'm trying to start this new year off right, positive.
Yeah, man, that's what's
That's
up.
a fact.
That's what's up. Well, you're not just here to be an interview, man. You're the featured artist of the week right here. That was a snippet of his new track. What's the new track mean, man?
New track is What It Feels Like.
Facts.
It'll be on all platforms tomorrow, so you could go get that tomorrow on all streaming platforms.
Word. Be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? That was just a snippet. We're gonna get into the full song. We're gonna get into the full song. But what's the plans with the track, man? Are we looking at a EP or something coming up?
Yeah, so I'm gonna right now I'm just working on a couple of singles that I'm gonna release to kind of get the EP going.
True.
But I'm probably looking at maybe like a 6 or 7 track EP.
All right.
Maybe a little bit shorter. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm just gonna drop a few singles to kind of get that going because it's been a while since I dropped the track. So
Yeah. I mean, you
Coming out the
you was-
woodworks.
you got a lot on the SoundCloud though, right?
yeah, I got a couple of songs. I've been on SoundCloud for almost 10 years already. So
Oh, well, what's your name on SoundCloud for the people, man?
on SoundCloud, it's also Marvelous Music with a K at the end, MUSICK.
True.
And yeah, I got a couple tracks on there. I got a few old joints. I got a couple new joints. I'll probably drop the new song on there too. So for the people that don't have streaming service subscription, they could also go to the SoundCloud and listen to it for free.
Just
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. Well, I'm.
My fault.
Go ahead, bro.
Just a quick question on your new shit, man. Like, what kind of vibe we trying to get out of this EP, man?
So this new
Well, you don't gotta say too much. Keep it as a surprise.
The new type of music I'm working on is more like feel good, vocal, how you say it, like spoken words.
True.
Okay.
I'm
Like
trying
inspirational and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
You on your poetic shit?
Yeah, I'm not trying to really do the whole rap thing. I mean, I'm gonna rap, but I also kind of want to have melodies and harmonize in my new music.
So in other words, you got the creative geniuses flowing in
Yeah,
music,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
just
Hey,
you
man.
just spitting on one type of flow
Hey,
or just
man.
spit some hard bars. You're trying to
I've
come up
been-
with a lot of concepts and whatnot, right?
Yeah, I've been rapping for so many years, and I kind of wanted to step into another lane of not
Absolutely.
just putting bars together, because anybody could put bars together, but could you really make a song? Could you really make a track that's catchy that people could sing along to and have a melody to, and kind of, so that's what the new vibes that I've been on, the past couple of months, is just making that feel good music and that melody to where it'll catch you.
Absolutely, man. I mean, let's not fake the front, man. A lot of people's going like one lane. Like that's what's hot right now. You know what I mean? We hear a lot of the same, you know what I mean, type of vibe. So you doing that, man. You know?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good look, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
It's gonna be a good look. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm looking forward
So
to
in
it.
terms of this little 6 or 7 track EP, what's the inspiration? Do you have any other inspirations? Is it like maybe an artist? Maybe it's a certain you don't gotta get too personal or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But
well,
what's going on that
I always
made you wanted to change the flow up a little bit?
I always kind of make music for whatever mood I'm in or for whatever I'm going through in life.
True.
You know, so the last few songs that I've made have I've made to from what I've been going through, my experiences that I've been going through within the past year with COVID and being on quarantine and starting a new chapter in your life, so that's kind of what I've been focusing on doing is not going with what's hot but more what I'm feeling.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So this song that I just dropped or that I'm releasing was a time that I was going through in life that me and my shorty, we had our ups and downs, but I decided to put it out on a song because that's kind of the best way you could you could release your your stress and whatever that you're going through, you know what I'm saying, and it's therapeutic. So I've always kind of dropped music
Absolutely,
to whatever. My best music is when I'm either going through something or to kind of like get something off that's therapeutic to me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's what it's there for. At the end of the day, when the people you do this genuinely, that's where it stems from.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, man. I think
it's pure.
Yeah, I think any person that's been through some sort of things in their life, which is basically everybody, you're able to try to find an outlet for that, and from the intro song, man, it sound fire. Obviously we're gonna get into the whole track. We're gonna play it in its entirety so we could get the whole vibe you want and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But also, what is the inspiration in terms of rappers and whatnot that's made you want to write these types of bars? Like, who's your favorite rapper? What's type of thing like that, man?
So my favorite rapper of all time is definitely gonna have to be Nas.
Oh,
true.
Queens
in the building.
You
You
know
know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But
Queensbridge.
not
Shout out
only,
Queensbridge.
Not only because he's from Queens,
Wisdom.
but because the music that he makes and the legacy that he's leaving. So that's always been my favorite rapper. Drake definitely is an inspiration, I think, to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Because he's kind of changing the game and stepping into lanes that are successful for him. But as far as inspirational now, it'll probably have to be Trippy Red.
True.
It's probably what inspires me
Okay.
to kind of change up the music and to try to find a different lane and not be afraid to rap about or sing about what you're really going through and your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, a lot of us, especially us guys, we put on a tough persona and a big man persona, and sometimes we gotta let our emotions kind of just flow, and you can't do it while you in the street, so why not do it on a track? And
Gotta open up them chakras,
yeah. Big 14, he always you know what type of vibes he be on, but he never afraid to kind of show what type of feeling he's feeling or what type of mood he's feeling at the moment, or if he's going through a breakup or whatever. So that inspired me to kind of like do the same feel good music, and that's definitely an inspiration. For a fact.
Facts. That's what's up. No. So that's I'm feeling that. I mean, definitely, everybody needs some sort of inspiration in terms of the type of things they moving in with, and I could see you trying to do some things, but I mean, I hear you want to, is it just music, man, or is you trying to like branch out to other outlets and whatnot? Because a lot of people that are artists, well, I don't know if y'all can see me on the video. Y'all be able to see this on the YouTube, but I'm sporting my Marvelous hat today. I know my man got
Marvelous
merch. You know what I'm saying? He got
Marvelous.
Patches and hoodies and shirts and these little dad hats, but this shit fire, you know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking my shit and whatnot. But are there any other types of endeavors other than music that you really want to try to get into and maybe branch off into?
Yeah, man.
So
about lanes.
As you see, I already dipped and dabbed into the whole merch thing.
True.
I'm gonna start that up back again soon. I had stopped doing merch for a while, just because it's it's hard to kind of find a good middleman that's gonna be able to get things out on time and make sure that your stuff is right. So
a lot of people be slacking on
that. So it kind of threw me off, but I got a great outcome out of selling the merch. So I'm definitely gonna jump back into that. Everybody's doing merch, so I'm just trying to be a little more creative in what I'm gonna make next, besides just hats and shirts and hoodies that everybody does. You know what I'm saying? So
well, you know what? I got a little idea for you, man, because us in the Jones Hour, man, we trying to actually do the same thing in terms of we in the process of trying to get a logo out there, for the merch ourselves, but it's a big supporter, man. The ladies, man, you gotta try to, we should be on the lookout for them Jones Hour leggings. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Marvelous is gonna be able to do some little sweatsuits and whatnot, man. I'm telling you, man, there's real versatile lanes into this shit, man.
So fire, you're gonna be begging for the leggings.
Yeah, man, and
know what I'm saying?
I know you on a personal level because you're my mans. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we doing this, and I'm actually, actually proud to have you on as our first interview
Absolutely.
ever, we held this down. We made sure if it's gonna be anybody, it's gonna be our mans.
Word.
And
appreciate that.
We've been supporters and whatnot. But is there any other thing, Kush, you got anything you wanna ask the artist, man? Any pudding you wanna see what's going on with him?
I can't wait, man. That's really what it is, man. I really can't wait till this all comes together, man.
Well, you know
to
what,
see the
man?
direction, him talking about the direction, you know what I mean?
Facts.
That he's putting himself in.
Yeah, man. I can't wait
it's
to
got
see
me excited.
that project,
This is my man's too, man. You know what I mean? It's my brother. So I know his work.
Word. Well, you know
and
what?
now I can't wait to see.
Let's not waste no more time. Let's play the track. What's the name of the song? Let me hear it's what it feels like, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Introduce the song, Tim. This is all you. Marvelous.
So the name of the song is What It Feels Like, by yours truly, Marvelous Music.
True that.
Mm-hmm.
It will be on all platforms tomorrow, which is the 17th.
Go blood.
17.
Go blood.
You know what I'm saying? So it'll be up on all that. Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, all of that. So
We'll triple check.
yeah. It's mañana will be the day that it releases, and you can go get it, and it'll even be free on certain platforms that you can just go, listen to it real quick if you don't got a subscription service. But you could also buy the track if you want to show support and you want to, show some love. I got up on iTunes, I think, for like $129 or whatever. So you could go buy the track too. And within the next few weeks, I'll be re-releasing a lot of my old tracks and put them on to iTunes and, all these streaming platforms. So then you could go get that too and support.
Oh, facts. So we'll be able to get the whole Marvelous catalog real soon.
Yeah, because most of it is on SoundCloud already. But I'm going to put it up. I'm in the process of putting it up on all streaming platforms, so that way you could also go support my old stuff. And
y'all can't say y'all can't. That's it. It's
That's
everywhere.
what's up, man. Because I had the first one, Last of a Dying Breed. I had that. I definitely. I don't have. I still have. I wish I would have brung it out right now. But I was a day one supporter. So let's cue the song. What it feels like. Marvelous music in the building. Let's hear it, baby.
What it feels like.
Marvelous. Baby, you the vibe, what it feels like. Girl, you got me hypnotized, what it feels like. Can I go inside and see what it feels like? I wanna understand your pain and what it feels like. I said I know what it feels like. Waking up empty is what it feels like. Girl, your love is all I needed cause it feels right. Even though we crash, you know I'ma still drive. I love my white girls, maybe cause I deal wide. I love my dark skinned girls, they the real type. I may not flex even though that I still might. And I'm a dog from the gutter and I will bite. Before I commit, I think we need a conversation. Been contemplating that you this shit, no constipation. We calmly waiting, smoke like from Bob Marley's nation. We hardly faking, so let's go beyond the dating and just let's go. You the vibe, what it feels like. Girl, you got me hypnotized, what it feels like. Can I go inside and see and what it feels like? I wanna understand your pain and what it feels like. What it feels like. Said I know how it feels like. How it feels like. Wanna understand your pain and how it feels like. You can tell me all your darkest secrets. Confide in me and put it all in sequence. You on a defense, but it's all too frequent. She held a meeting, I can tell there's a meaning. Soul searching and it's all full of reason. She got a passion for them better things. New cars, wedding rings. Dip down in white like I got her from the Medellin. I ain't want it, I need it because it feels right. I know what you going through, but will you still ride? Baby, you the vibe, what it feels like. Girl, you got me hypnotized, what it feels like. Can I go inside and see and what it feels like? I wanna understand your pain and what it feels like. And what it feels like. I wanna know how it feels like. How it feels like. I wanna understand your pain and how it feels like.
Get that applause, man. That was what it feels like by my man Marvelous Music and
Marvelous
building, baby. Yeah, man. So we appreciate you coming through and whatnot.
I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead, man.
So I originally was supposed to drop the track on Valentine's Day. So I know a lot of you people are kind of like still waiting on that because I know it was supposed to be kind of a Valentine's Day vibe, but we had some minor setbacks that we had to push it an extra couple of days back because of all of the things that were going on in life with Valentine's Day also, so it was hard to kind of like get it out. So they made me push it 72 hours. So tomorrow will be the day that it'll be released on everything. So just want to apologize to those that were waiting for the track and was like, I got a bunch of hit ups like, yo, where's the track at? What's going on? So
true. It's understandable, man. When you're working, sometimes that thing, those type of things happen. But
man.
Of course, the point is, just have it up there, So that's what's up.
You chilling with us, kid?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm rocking.
Woo! Yeah,
I'm rocking.
So you're gonna ride with us the whole Jones hour?
Yeah.
Listen,
blessings,
man.
I got a few things that I need to get off my chest about. A few things that I was right about. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanna.
All right, so
he's finna hear some applause.
Yeah. We
baloncesto time, man.
Oh,
Let's get right into it.
Baloncesto.
Yeah, we're gonna get right into the NBA talk.
Baloncesto.
Marvel is gonna join us. I know he know about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it local. Let's start with them Knicks, baby. Randall Beaston dropped 44 last night.
44.
1 point off his career high. Beat a solid Atlanta team. I mean, Atlanta's not whack. They a top. They in the playoffs.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
And we got 3 in a row right now.
3 in a row.
Looks like this Derrick Rose pickup winds up being really helpful for that second unit with Toppin and Quickly because they seem to be corresponding and understanding the game a lot more. You could see an immediate impact with D Rose already, right?
Yo, man. Definitely with the immediate impact, man. But with what he, they all came out publicly saying, you know what I mean, to each other, him and Quickly, Rose and Quickly. like what he's here to do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say? So he went to quickly, invited him, you know what I mean? Invited him out or whatever, they ate, they talked or whatever. You know what I mean?
You know what? But that's a sign. That's a sign of not only a good teammate, but the camaraderie that you need in the team. It's a team sport. It's not
definitely.
Tennis,
but
it's not golf where you play by yourself, man. You need everybody.
No, definitely. But let's not get it twisted. You know, that was definitely a conversation him and Tibbs had before he came here. You know what I mean? Like that definitely was like, listen, this is the goal. This is what we're trying to do. You in and you out.
That's a fact.
How many years Rose been in the league?
Oh, he got damn, I want to say
definitely 10.
Yeah, I was about to say like
10?
13,
Definitely,
12,
definitely
13,
over
12.
10, yeah.
10?
Yeah.
I think it's 10 years.
It's more than that. It's definitely more than 10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if it's more than 10, but like
yeah, he didn't come to the league
like
in 2011.
it was like 4 years.
He came in 09. No,
Only 4 years Derrick Rose played basketball and his coach was not Thibodeau.
Yeah, well, I mean,
4 years, 4 seasons.
It seems like Tibbs is a good coach, man. He's able to Gibson came back too, you know, like
he overachieves, man.
And he did good for
He
Butler. You know, look at where Butler was at, and Butler followed him from Chicago to Minnesota, you know, and now Butler was able to get the Heat to the finals last year.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. So Knicks doing their thing, man. We the 7th seed right now. 1 game below 500.
And why?
You know,
and it's because of that boy Julius Randle.
Julius,
You know
young Randle,
the dog.
Hell yeah.
I just want to say this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because last year, I know a lot of people were kind of like shitting on Julius Randle because, you know, he was doing a whole bunch of, you know, wild stuff on the court, and, you know, he wasn't really passing, and he wasn't really making the buckets that he was making when he was on the Pelicans or the Lakers. But I told people, man, to stick with him, give him a chance. He's a dog. He was dogging on New Orleans. And, you know, last year with the Knicks, I just felt like there really wasn't any real team, you know, there wasn't really any teamwork. There wasn't really people passing the ball. It was kind of like you got the ball, you was shooting. You got the ball, you was driving it. There wasn't really any movement.
There was fucking spin
move.
There
was no ball movement.
No, there
was fucking spin move.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say,
you know
man. There was no leadership. There was
no
nothing there, man. Everybody was out for their individual stats. You could see it every night. That's how Julius Randle was playing last year, and I can understand why people, might feel a certain way about him. But he's definitely flipped a coin right now,
yeah,
man. He's definitely on a new level, and I'm happy with his production, and I'm happy with what he's able to do with the other players and getting them involved. Instead of, he could easily be taken into the rack every time. But every time there seems to be a double team or something like that, he's making the right passes.
That's a fact.
And he's getting them assists, and, it's turning into buckets. And Tibbs already put the defense on the table for everybody. You know?
Absolutely.
So it's like, you got to respect it right now. And I'm actually happy again to be a Knicks fan, like to say it with some
it's fun
sort
to
of
watch.
It's
fun to watch, man. It's fun to watch.
Facts, yo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Facts.
They didn't make it like, oh my God, the fucking Knicks are on. I don't want to watch these guys lose again. But it's fun.
It's crazy too because, with all Brooklyn talk and the Brooklyn trades, you would have kind of thought that they would have owned the city and they kind of would have took away. But it really looked like, since the Knicks are playing good, it really looked like, the focus is on the Knicks because they're doing good. No matter, even though Brooklyn got Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie, and they over there doing their thing, on Atlantic Avenue. People are still focused on the Garden right now because the Knicks are doing good, and we wasn't. I ain't gonna front. I gave up early because it kind of seemed like it was gonna fall into that same Knicks trend, but.
Dibs,
man.
No, really, like that is Thibodeau, like the really, difference. No, that really is different from last year. You know what I mean? I mean, we got some new young bucks, but Dibs is the difference, man. Yeah, like man. He really
shout out to Thibodeau.
Yeah, we got some check-ins from Wisdom in the building.
Queensbridge.
Knicks looking competitive, and RJ looking like he's actually developing, and I want to say, and that's a definite fact.
Finally,
you know, he's.
But they took some minutes away from him, so maybe that's why he's been stepping it up.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only that, I mean, you know, I think he's just needed some time, man. He's a young boy. You know, he's only like 19, 20.
Those two threes last night were clutch.
Hey man, look, clutch. I also think it was D Rose putting the battery in his back.
Yeah,
no, for
we
real.
Needed a veteran.
To do that,
to kind of come in and show the leadership. So,
young guards, man.
You know, now all we really need is some shooters. You know, that's what's kind of, we can't really keep that lead because we don't really got no 3-point shot.
Well, if Quickly keeps pulling up from 36 feet, we might have one.
Yeah, but we
Jesus.
We might need more than one.
Jesus.
You know, might need more than one. We need a consistent 3-point shooter.
No, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, well, in due time, man. I know there's a lot of trade talks with the Knicks, and I don't want to spend too much more time on them because we got a lot of topics with the NBA and whatnot. But I'm gonna say, man, just trust the process, bro. Mm-hmm. Like you don't need to trade any. You don't need to get a Bradley Beal or any of these other people. No, you need to continue to develop quickly. RJ and Robinson. Mm-hmm. You know what? I would actually try to extend Randall and make him the starting power forward. And now what you really need to do is getting a free agent small forward that's solid, like one of these all-star. Well, I mean, you don't know about the draft. I mean, it is possible, but the all-star, a free agent all-star small forward that could possibly buy in. You know, we could have had it with Hayward. I mean, obviously the asking price was a little high, but you know, he turned out to actually be more solid than what we was anticipating this year with Charlotte. Mm-hmm. But let's see what happens. You know. But now let's get to the Nets. I don't know. I just wanted to put this one point out there. If y'all seen any of the prior episodes, and that's that I said that Harden needed to play the 1 and Kyrie needed to play the 2. Mm-hmm. I said that about 2 or 3 episodes ago for them to actually mesh once they first signed Harden. I said Harden needs to play that 1 because he'll be able to facilitate, and he already got a 16 assist game. And now it takes the pressure off Kyrie where he could, play his game off the wing on an isolation type of thing, take somebody to rack, pull it in their grill, do something like that, And
that's that Kobe mentality with him.
Facts. And then, hopefully...
He straight up told him. That was the reports, right?
Word.
He straight up told him. He said, nope, you're getting the assist.
Yeah.
And I'm shooting the ball.
Word. We even got a suggestion from your cousin on the check-in. Check out download that Highlight Music Group app. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Jay Smooth. Follow him on
Mr. Babalu.
Follow him on Instagram. We already shouted him out a bunch of times, man.
That's Babalu Jr., my fault.
Yeah, he got his show every Thursday on that app, 7 to 10.
Go check that out.
The warm-up show,
Yeah.
So that's a fact. But he's saying Zach LaVine to the Knicks. Maybe that would be a good move as a free agent signing.
I like that, but then that might take a little bit away from RJ.
Guard, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So maybe RJ could play the 3.
The 3. I think
RJ's supposed to. He's supposed to play the 3.
Yeah, I think he moved over.
So if it's not a small forward, then it's a shooting guard. But either one of those positions is what the Knicks need. But yeah, I just wanted to bring up that point with the Nets in terms of Harden and Kyrie, because I said that with Durant on the floor. I mean, obviously he's been out with an injury. But their defense is a lot better with him on the court, and they're gonna need that.
Yeah, and they're gonna need that. And KD looking like he hasn't taken a step behind.
Yeah, no, he looked like he took a step forward, and he could play, and he could actually defend all positions, man. Yeah. He could defend all positions. That's a fact, from 1 through 5. But the Jazz with the best record in the league right now.
For now.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wait. No, I mean everything is for now, but you gotta give them. They only lost like 1 game out of 20.
And Gobert
and Donovan Mitchell the best duo in the NBA right now?
Yeah, maybe small man, big man.
You trying to play me right now, dog?
No. It was the crowd. It was the audience.
Wow.
Man. Hey, Johnny, stay 6 feet apart, kid. What's wrong with you, man?
Wow. Oh my Jesus.
Man.
Nah, I think I don't know if they're the best. I could understand.
I wouldn't say best, but definitely.
They are making a run in terms of like we should be in the conversations right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, they looking like at least a Western Conference finals team. You know, depending on how the shit breaks down with the Clippers and the Lakers, you got to include these boys in it. You know, defense wins, and they got solid defense, man. Gobert in the middle is not a game, you know, and he just banged it on Giannis the other day. I don't know if you guys peeped that.
That was fire.
Yeah.
He banged it on Giannis OD.
I think it's safe to say that they both top 5 in their positions. So, you know, you can make an argument for if they're the best duo. Definitely probably the best, you know, guard and center duo.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would, you know.
And you know what? That's big.
Donnie's definitely in the flow right now, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's taking some really impressive shots.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean?
he always kind of had a high ceiling, so.
No, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
He should have been a Knick.
Yeah, well, you could say that about anybody. Knick
Yeah,
fans say that about everybody.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a Knick fan. All right, I'm saying it about everybody.
If it was up to Knick fans, we could have had everybody.
Could have had Jordan.
Yeah, but you know.
Well, we definitely could have had Kobe. Rest in peace. But, you know, we could have had a lot of people. But now that's what I'm saying. Trust the process. But
you know, in light of this though, man, are they the best duo? Because now with Harden playing point guard, and Kyrie doing what Kyrie's doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're trifecta with Durant, but Durant is either catching COVID protocol or getting hurt.
yeah, I mean, and he's killing my fantasy, bro. I already been
Killing
saying
fantasies.
this, man. Like I was lucky, I won last week. This week,
Killing fantasy.
this week, I'm struggling. So I don't know what he had, like a strained hamstring, right, or something like that. Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So we'll see. You know, I think this is why he's the early MVP, because without him on the court, they're losing to Detroit. They're losing to suspect teams that are like at the bottom, like teams that have no business winning against a team like that, the Nets. So hopefully then when Durant comes back, they'll be able to get it together, and hopefully that's why I was saying, like, you know, I understand the load management comes in, and it's like, you know, as a fan, it's like you be mad, like you want to see your team or your player out there. That's what you paid money for. That's what you watch it in the crib for now with these COVID times. But you know, I think Durant needs that load management. You know, I think this is what's gonna keep him a step ahead of people when it gets to the playoffs.
To be honest, he was playing so good that people forgot that he's actually supposed to be on load management. Man just came off, you know, crazy injury. Realistically, you know, that's not that injury's not easy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he's just been busting ass. Like, he was pretty much in MVP talks.
Yeah,
you know?
No, he still is. To me, he still is, because obviously.
Well, he's Kevin Durant. He could definitely make up for it. I agree.
No, but I'm just saying, look at the Nets without him. The Nets without him are just a mediocre team. Like, it's obvious to see. Yeah, them two could still score their points, but they can't stop nobody.
Nah, yeah, the end of those games are like $140 to like $135.
Word. And speaking of injuries, this thing AD, man, AD caught an Achilles injury. Well, they said it's a strained calf, right? That's what they said. But he was grabbing his Achilles, looking just like Clay did, and looked like Durant did.
Looked like a basketball hit him in the back. He said, "What? Who hit me?"
Yeah, you know,
who hit me?
So they said they're gonna reevaluate the injury in 2 to 3 weeks, man. But
and that's big, man.
Well, Marvelous. I know you was calling the Laker back to back, man. If
it's
AD is
happen.
what?
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yo, listen,
Wow.
LeBron looking like MVP. LeBron looking like MVP.
No, he is. He was.
LeBron
could
do it. LeBron could do it by himself. He's done it with less.
I can't believe that.
He's done it with less.
Hold on.
AD is a factor. Bro.
AD is a factor, but
he's done it with less.
I'm just gonna interject. If AD is suspect for the remainder of the season, and he's not putting in the work that he usually puts in, LeBron James realistically might have an MVP year, because he will try to get them to the playoffs. And it's, you know, it's the West. Like, he's got to put in work.
LeBron's winning his fifth.
Yeah, so I feel like AD will be his limiting factor. depending on his health.
AD on the court or not, I think he's still winning that MVP.
I
think he's still winning that MVP.
I mean, he could win the MVP, but they're not winning the chip.
He getting that fifth. Now he probably won't win the chip without AD.
No way.
But with AD, it's a definite. I think they're too dominant together, and LeBron in his 18th year is playing smarter. He's making smart basketball moves, and he's making it look easy. You know what I'm saying? So, I think the King he gonna tie Jordan this year with his 5th MVP, and if AD comes back healthy, that's 5. And if they could do back to back, what makes you think that they can't do a 3-peat? What makes you think that they won't get them a Barry Beal or somebody next year to add to that group after adding a Gasol this year and adding a Schroeder and guys
you
like
gotta
that?
Look at the play. You gotta look at the free agents because Beal already signed. He's on the contract for Washington. It'll only be a trade.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, they'll go out and get another piece, which they did this year. Mm-hmm. They replaced Dwight Howard and McGee for Gasol, which is he looks like a veteran that has kind of went from that stretch 5 now. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, and he was always a good passer. So that's helped him a lot within their offense. And
then they got Montrezl Harrell, 6th man of the year, right? Wasn't he? 6th man of the year last year.
That's a fact.
And to be honest with you, it was just a matter of time probably before he takes that starting position, whether it's at the end of this year or next year. It's just gonna be a matter of time, and we already know his ceiling is high too. So if you don't think if they win this year, what makes you think that they not gonna 3-peat? And all he needs is 6. He don't gotta get 7 to be better than Jordan. All he needs is 6. You know what I'm saying? All he need to do is catch up.
Well, he only got 4, baby. So let's slow down. Let's slow down. Wow, yo.
He gonna get the 5th.
Wow.
He gonna get the 5th. Especially if AD's healthy. If AD's healthy, he getting the 5th.
I respect LeBron. I'm not really the biggest fan.
But let's be real. He's doing it for the Mamba. Since Kobe's died.
I hate when people say that.
Since Kobe's died, he looked like he got that killer instinct, bro.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do, bro.
No, he don't, and he never has.
He don't put the Black Mamba face on. He don't put the face on.
He got the killer instinct now.
No, he doesn't. No, he's looking for the best play.
Carried off the court with cramps.
He's looking for the best play.
Passing off the final shots, man. I don't care.
No, he's looking for the best play, man.
Certain players never did that.
Yeah, that was years ago, man. We looking at the Mamba King.
No, stop it.
You know what I'm saying?
Next topic, man. I can't even talk about this no more. Oh my Lord, I'm sorry for the viewers right now hearing that blasphemy. I called it last year. No, you called it.
I
mean, everybody seen LA was gonna win. Everybody said LA was gonna win.
Everybody saying that I was drunk. I called it. I said, yo, they probably gonna win back to back. If AD come back and they win back to back, I'm on a roll this year, baby. I think if you,
you know what, we going on the record right now. We going on the record. We going.
Come to your boy Marvelous.
We going on the record right now. If they win back to back, you coming back for another interview on that day.
Hold on, I'm adding to that. You eating the hot pepper?
No, I'll eat the hot pepper.
I'll eat the hot
pepper if these motherfuckers go back to back.
Listen, my middle name
is Pepper. I'm saying it.
All right.
We'll see about that. It's on record. We have it here. You'll definitely have to be a guest on that day.
LeBron, 3.
Can't wait for the finals.
Make sure I have like a milkshake on the side, and I'm eating the hot pepper, and that's it.
For the Mamba.
That's it, yo.
For the Mamba. I can't hear this. It's
blasphemy. Speaking of MVPs, is it or is it not Ben Simmons looking like he might be in MVP contention real soon, man? Because the numbers show, I don't know if y'all seen this, but with the numbers show on the court, when Ben Simmons is on the court, they shooting better than 42% from 3. And when he's not on the court, they're shooting 23%. And now Ben Simmons doesn't shoot threes. So this has nothing to do with him, you know? But, this is a branch off of the last episode where I was like, Joel Embiid is a front runner for the MVP. It might actually be Ben Simmons in this early MVP contention. You feel me or not?
No.
Wow.
Nah, you're bugging.
I see I see where you're getting at.
No,
and
we all know who the best player on that
thing,
team
bro.
is, man.
He's doing his thing, bro.
he is.
We all know who the best player on
that.
that team is, man.
It said nope.
No, sorry.
Yeah, man. It's Joel Embiid, man. Joel Embiid is the one that's
Well,
putting in that work.
You know what? Embiid's been doing that work, but it looks like he's only doing that work when Ben Simmons is on the court with him. Well, so that flips the whole narrative.
What's he averaging?
I don't know the averages. Kush, if you want to bring up an average real quick, there's something we could do, But I don't know the points per game average of Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons. But all I know is what the numbers are when Ben Simmons is on the court.
I don't really keep up with Laker games, but when I watch Sports Center or any of these sports stations, I'm seeing Joel on the highlights, man. I'm seeing Joel doing his thing. I'm seeing Joel carrying that team, but basketball is a team sport, so you definitely gonna need.
Yeah, no, these are the behind the number stats, though. These are the behind the number stats.
Right now, he's averaging 29.6.
Embiid?
Yes.
And what about Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I thought you was talking about
29. How many rebounds? Forget it.
He's probably double. Just about.
Let's see that, man.
I got you.
Let's see that real quick.
And isn't Doc is over there now, right?
15 points, 8 assists.
15 points, 8 assists.
Doc Rivers is the coach, right?
He is.
So that's
That'd
got
be
a lot to do with it too, possibly.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid got a double-double. 10.8 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 54% from the field.
If I'm not mistaken,
he's shooting 40% from 3.
If I'm not mistaken,
so he's only shooting threes when Ben Simmons on the court.
Joel Embiid is an MVP conversation.
Well,
Joel Embiid is an MVP conversation. Listen, that's what I was saying last week. But what I was adding to it is, with these numbers of what the numbers look like when Ben Simmons is on the court, it seems to be a little bit different.
Look, instantly when you tell me those stats, I just picture that it's Ben Simmons just drawing the attention to the middle, and he's just kicking it out. And now there's more shots. More clean looks from the 3 when he's on the court, and it just so happens to be the type of player he is.
Word.
Sorry,
we'll see what's gonna
Joel
happen.
Embiid's taking those shots at the end of the game. He's the one.
Still a top team in the East, and I think they're gonna be a viable contention for the Eastern Conference.
I think they're number 1 in the East, no?
Yeah, they number one.
Number 1.
Yep. So we see about that. One team that's not number 1, and let's see if they could get it together, is the Mavericks, man. Like
Luka, my boy Luka.
Yeah, they've been
my guy.
They need to step it up. But I think
and my son KP. Yeah, I said it.
KP holds a little piece for me still, man. Like I still want to see him do good. Like I mean, I understand he wanted to leave the Knicks, whatever. Everybody want to leave the Knicks, so it is what it is, man. So, but I still want him to do good. I really, they called him a unicorn for a reason, and I really wanted to see him reach his full potential. And it looks like when he plays solid, the Mavericks are almost an unbeatable team. But it's been so far and few in between good games for him, and also, just this injury bug continuing to plague his career.
It's the bloody inconsistency.
Will he ever be? Can he ever be that top player, that Robin to a Batman like Luka, or does Dallas need an extra piece?
I think they need more pieces, and I think the Seth Curry was a great addition for them, a piece for them, because now look what he's doing on the 76ers and look where they at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Seth was definitely that corner shot or that shooter that you could definitely rely on when Luka is dishing it out. So I think Seth played a big part, and hey, look how good the 76ers are now.
Facts.
No, I hear you. I mean, and specifically to the KP point, I mean, not to sound like a dick, but I did say when he got drafted, like, yo, his knees is going to be over. Like, it's going to be destroyed. But it's showing. And, like, the point is just to the consistency part of it. He's not on the court. You know what I mean? He hasn't gotten – it seems like he never will get that full reign. When he hits that peak, it seems like it all comes down every time. Prove me wrong.
No, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is that you know, the versatility of KP in terms of that unicorn talk was his 3-point shot and able to.
But he's a monster. I'm not negating any of that.
But like what what you're saying to in reference to his knees and whatnot and having these injuries, you know, he could still have these injuries and obviously still be a dominant player because, you know, the other night he banged like 8 threes, had like 36 points.
I understand. He could.
So what I'm trying to say is like, you know, will he ever get there though? Will he ever be able to be it? Like, is it a yes or is it a no? For you, do you think no? Because basically what you're saying now in his stat, man, you're saying like
what I'm saying is
be able to be that.
What I'm saying is what history has shown us is no. Because as soon as he gets to that streak,
I'm talking
and he's dropping,
though.
and I'm talking, you know, the past tells that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on. That's, you know, so he will get to that point where him and Luka's both dropping pretty much 40 points a game, double, triple-doubles, 6-7 games in. Load management time comes in. Because guess what? He's taking too much of a hit. And that's what it's been. Mm-hmm. Even on the Knicks, unfortunately. Yeah. I remember that streak. He dropped like, what was it, like 38, 40 something. He was going to ham.
Yeah. I mean, KP to me, you know, ever since he pulled that whole Knicks stunt, and you know, it's not all his fault, but he definitely could have, you know, managed that situation better.
Absolutely.
You know, also having his brother as an agent on an organization like that to where he couldn't kind of make the professional move, you know, and ultimately told him to, you know, give the Knicks the ultimatum, whether if, you know, to re-sign him now, you know, or he was going to leave. And I think that, you know, that wasn't the greatest professional move to do, you know, knowing that, like, you know, the Knicks fans loved him. And I think he was soft for that, man. I think, you know, for him not sticking it through and for him to kind of like try to force the Knicks' hands because of the injury, I felt like that wasn't, you know, the greatest move on his part. And I look at him as he's kind of soft for that, you know. And now look where he's at now. Like, he's with, you know, a team that is way better than the Knicks. And, you know, it's
on paper.
On paper.
Not on record-wise right now. Not record-wise right now.
You know, last year they won the playoffs.
No, last year they was deep in the playoffs.
You know what I mean? So
Luka was playing out of his mind without KP.
But I think it's safe to say that, you know, the reason that they were there were majority because of Luka. You know, you put somebody around Luka like KP and other people like Seth and, you know, a few other guys.
Yeah, like a Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, they're gonna do good, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, he was definitely soft for what he did, and it wasn't professional. And like, just to think now, like if we would have kept KP, the squad that we would have had now, you know what I'm saying? And that's just my take on it.
Word. Well, I don't know if y'all here, if y'all just joining in or whatever. Shout out to everybody.
Wagwan youths.
You know what I'm saying? We with my boy, Marvelous Music.
Marvelous.
You know, we put on a track,
Fire.
you know, what it feels like. His new track dropping tomorrow on all streaming platforms.
Mañana.
Just want to put that back
17th,
out there.
go Blood.
17.
You know, but, you know, back into the NBA. You know, I just wanted to drop that for the people that are just tuning in. Back into the NBA. How about my Suns, man? Phoenix, man. I know y'all not on it, man, but
Y'all not on it. Y'all not on it.
D-Book killing, man. That boy, oh, man.
Dropped 30 on Ben Simmons?
Oh, and took his chick.
Oh, took his shorty. Oh,
grimy.
Kendall.
Sorry, Ben. But you know what it is? If it was another chick, I'd actually feel like a certain way, but he had one of these Kardashian chicks. They for everybody.
Yeah,
them chicks is for everybody. They've done... they legit for everybody. Be like, it don't even make no sense to me. So it's like, you know, whatever, you know.
After the,
well, they started off slow.
It's the.
They started off kind of slow. The Suns.
Nah, they got money. And they're just some hoes.
Oh, no. You know, the Suns started off kind of slow, and they didn't really look too promising. But you know, it's still early in the season, so you know they was able to kind of turn it around.
Oh yeah, nah, but they looking like a legit contender.
Yeah,
because,
they finally looking like a playoff team.
Yeah, nah, real quick, if anybody looks at the standings between the East and the West, I mean, only on the East, I believe it's only the top 5 teams in the East have a record that's above 500, and in the West, it's only top 9. I mean, it goes all the way to 9, so it shows you like every single team in the playoffs in the West is above 500, above or at 500, and in the East, it's only the top 5 teams. Like the Knicks have a below 500 record, and they're the 7th seed. You know, so the competitiveness in the West. In terms of teams within their whole bracket, every time they're playing like an East team, it looks like they're killing them and getting these W's. But you know, also at the same time, those top 5 teams in the East, they solid. You know, they you know that's the Sixers and the Bucks and the Celtics. You know, just to name a few, they on the next level with it. You know, and then you got another team like the Hornets on the come up. They in the 6th seed. You know,
LaMelo,
LaMelo, man, you got to come on our show, bro.
Told y'all.
At least subscribe. Tell your homies, man, to come through, dog.
What up, yo?
Facts, man. Like we fucks with you, hard body, man. We fucks with you.
I've been rooting for you, man.
Word
I've been rooting for you.
Word up. And Curry still
MVP. Talk about MVP talks.
Yeah, but
a lot of MVPs, a lot of MVP talk.
Yeah, it's a lot of MVP because we the most valuable. We the most valuable players in the game, man. Jones Hour, man.
No, I mean like there was a bunch of dudes in
MVP
conversation.
And what I'm saying is and what I'm saying is we on their level, man. Okay. We on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Especially with our featured artist of the week, Marvelous Music in the building. You know what I'm saying?
MVP.
You know, MVP. You know, so this is that MVP talk, man. This is the shit we be on, you know, and you know, even Dame Lillard's showing out.
You know what, man?
Curry,
yo, Dame Lillard's always been showing out, man.
Nah, he really has.
Nobody ever want to say nothing, really.
Nah, he hasn't.
Word. You know what time it is?
But he has.
Nah, man. I forgot my Rolex at home.
Dame Dollar.
My fault.
He killing him. He killing.
My fault.
Curry's still putting up them scores. He dropping mad buckets, bro. Like he's dropping crazy scoring numbers. And
oh man, can I get a shout out?
Go ahead.
Oh, Melo. Melo Anthony, man. Yeah, man, doing your thing, man.
I haven't seen Melo dunking in a few seasons.
You had a good couple games, man. Had a little couple flashbacks, man. Yo,
that's a fact, man.
Happy for you, Mel. Oh my guy.
Once a Nick, always a Nick, man.
Always. I don't blue and orange, baby.
I used to be mad at you, bro, but I don't hate you no more, man.
Nah, he a New York guy. He got his son playing over here.
Yeah, Christ the King. I went to that school.
Oh, is he Christ the King?
He's going to Christ the King.
Christ the King. Shout out Queens. Melo brought his son to Queens.
You know, 97, 98. That's my freshman and sophomore year. I'm in Christ the King. You could check the records on that one. I was definitely a student in that school because I had the same hoop dreams. I just wasn't on that level. But yeah, man, I was in CK, so shout out to Melo's son,
Metro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Christ the King.
And Christ the King, Queens shit,
Queens,
yeah, Maul Odom, that's a fact. Word up. But I think that's it for the NBA talk, man. I think we got enough into it, man. There's a lot of teams. You know, we just barely touching the midway point of the season, so I'm looking forward to how this turns out. A lot of teams, a lot of competitors, and as of right now, I don't even care about the what the standings say. There's no clear cut winner yet. There's not one team that you could say is definitely gonna win.
Of course not. What they say, All-Star break?
Until
AD come back, right?
Exactly.
The fuck out of here.
Until AD come back, then you know who's right back at And I'm not even a Laker fan. I
AD come back.
Yo, listen, man. We all know AD is if not the best. Definitely top 3 big man in the game. If you ask me,
that's 100%.
Yeah, actually, he's better than Giannis, just for a simple fact that he could do more.
Well, is it powerful?
Say his last name,
because if it's a sentence, man, like if it's a sentence,
I learned his name years ago.
Yeah, you can say it, only if you say his last name, you're allowed to talk about him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about him, but I was gonna talk about Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Like as a big man, he's up there giving AD a run for his money because that boy putting up triple-double numbers every single night, man. Like it is remarkable how someone of his size, has the court awareness.
He looks like he's putting all the work in though on that team though.
No, he really is.
He
Man.
looked
I
like
don't know
he's
what
doing
happened to Jamal Murray. He kind of
Jamal
fell off
Murray
a little.
disappeared.
Yeah,
He left his talents back in the bubble.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know if there's fans in Denver, so it don't even make no sense. But like he got to get it back together for them.
Yeah,
and we see what happens with that. But let's get into the NFL, man. We're gonna briefly talk about the NFL. We're gonna start a new segment, week in and week out until something is decided with this, and it's gonna be the Watt and Watson watch. You feel me?
Watt and Watson watch.
Yeah, man. We're gonna watch you.
It's gonna be called the Watson watch.
Yeah, we don't own the rights to that song or that little jingle. We don't get it flagged, but
it wasn't the same melody. You can't get us for that.
Yeah, there was an extra one. I don't know.
Who you think
man.
you are?
I don't know.
Watson.
Yeah.
Watson.
JJ Watt just got released, which is he released off Houston.
Released. Parted ways. Mutually parted ways.
Just came out with a pair of sneakers too. Dropped a pair of sneakers. Watts. JJ Watt.
What are they called?
The JJs.
The JJs.
I don't know. No, but they
the Watt ones.
Yeah.
The Watt ones.
With Reeboks, they look like a little bit like Questions a little bit. Like uglier though.
Yeah, they call.
We'll see. Maybe they have some good colorways.
You said they look like what?
Like the Questions.
Like the Questions?
Like
Iversons.
Questions.
Man, it's called.
Just a little uglier.
Sneakers are called. What you mean?
What? 9,000 watts.
Since y'all did it.
Word, yeah. So Watt is a free agent now. There's some landing spots for him. A lot of people talking Pittsburgh because his two brothers play there. If he's chasing a ring, he better not go to Pittsburgh. You better pick up Green Bay, Tampa,
Kansas City.
Nah, Kansas City can't afford him. But Green Bay, Tampa.
They could try.
I don't know, some other teams, but don't go to Pittsburgh, man. I know
Big Blue, baby.
A lot of reports are saying Pittsburgh is number one, man. Oh, I would love.
Yeah, we would love it. Yeah,
man.
Offer straight veteran leadership.
Jesus,
like, please,
Lord, Big Blue,
come to New York.
Oh Lord, I'd be in heaven with that. So
if it's about the,
if he did come, that would be official. That would definitely be official for us. You know what I'm saying? And then Watson still holding out. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. It's looking more and more that he's gonna sit out.
Sit out, right? Yeah. It's getting. I
don't know how stubborn he's gonna be. I don't know how much he's gonna hold up. His bargaining tools in terms of like, I'm not gonna play and I won't play if this is what it comes down to. So I don't necessarily know for sure if that's what it's gonna be, but I don't know, man. He don't really look like he's gonna be playing if Houston don't trade him, and I don't think Houston's gonna trade him. Like, I mean, it's fucked up that you just release JJ Watt just like that, like knowing, like you've basically given up every piece that was around Watson, offensive and defensively, and now you expect the man to still want to play for you, bro. Like, if I'm him, I'm not playing this year. Like, you gave me a $30 million, $27 million signing bonus. I'm getting Robin Hood. I'm trying to get some GameStop stocks or whatever it is. And I'm doing it.
I feel like something might be in the works though.
I don't know who. I don't know.
No, I don't know who. I don't. Yeah, they're gonna get it done because JJ Watt, like, it was a mutual. Like, they both came to an agreement and decided, like, there has to be things that are said, like, he has to know Watson ain't coming back.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and he's like,
Well, the Watt and Watson watch is in full effect right about now. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep tabs on this
Watson watch.
Yeah, until somebody finds it or both of them find a destination.
Yeah,
and we'll be on the lookout.
TMZ shit. We out here.
Word. So what's next, man?
Some baby.
Yeah, we on the baseball, man. It's officially pitches and catches day. Today we was gonna have a margarita pitcher and a baseball
glove.
Man, you know what I'm saying? But that didn't really
I drank
work.
The margarita.
But we did come with the baseball jerseys, even though marvelous.
They didn't inform me.
Yeah, we didn't put him onto it. I guess
it's all good.
It's all good.
It's
though.
a fire jersey.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't mad.
That's Vince.
Could have been worse.
Nah, it's Vince. It's
T-Mac.
Oh, it's T-Mac?
T-Mac, yeah.
Oh, it's T-Mac. My bad. I ain't see that.
Disrespect.
I know.
Set him right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let him know. Let him know.
T-Mac.
He's a T-Mac hater. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know that. He
T-Mac.
probably won't say this to y'all, but there's plenty of times where we playing 2K and he over here saying T-Wack.
I definitely did that. I definitely did that. But
and he's, as you can see, he's trying to disrespect again by saying Vince. You know, so
Vince is fire.
Jersey is fire though.
Thank you.
You know, we on our pitches and catches and whatnot. You know, it's a glorious day for all the baseball fans. Looking forward to this new season. You know, Kush, get into it a little bit. Man.
Yo, man. We here, man. Baseball. We back. Do y'all know the odds for teams to make the playoffs? AL, NL? Would y'all want to take some
any
guess?
team?
Well, let's start AL. AL East. What do you think the odds are? What team? Best odds of making the playoffs?
Well, the best odds for AL or
AL.
AL. Well, we also. You're right. No, my Yanks.
You got it.
You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay. Definitely gonna make playoffs. Yeah, I don't know. Astros, no, Astros is. No, right? No, AL, yeah,
AL.
Astros is
AL.
AL, yeah,
AL.
Astros. You know,
You want to hit the Central?
yeah. I mean, I don't really know too many. You know, I really only follow a couple teams in baseball. If they ain't really the Yankees
Jones?
or
AL Central?
No.
The Central, the White Sox, man. Chicago White Sox is the front runner. You know, they got a lot of core young players, man, like prospects that are up in the majors. And if they could put it together, they could definitely be more than just a playoff team.
Well, the White
definitely
Sox
into the possible to the end.
The White Sox are 2.
2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
2. 60% chance of making the playoffs. They are trailing the Twins, 65%. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Twins? Yeah,
Twins.
well,
The
like
Twins
I said,
are
you know,
coming out that
in
division.
terms of Chicago, is because they got a lot of young players, man. Who knows if any of them could actually turn out and pan out to be some sort of all-star, superstar type of player, that will change quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are a betting type, you could probably get them, you know, to make the World Series at a pretty cheap price, at a high, at a high return.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And you know, for the AL East, do I gotta say it? Y'all want to say
know
it?
it's the Yankees, man.
It's the Yankees, and they blew that whole division out the water, man. 92% chance of making the playoffs. Number 2 is the Blue Jays at 53.8.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 2 weeks ago, I believe it was, or maybe 3 weeks ago, 3 episodes ago, we went into the predictions and whatnot. So I actually did pick the Yankees, the Blue Jays, and the Tampa Bay Rays to make the playoffs. I think I picked the Twins, and in the West, I actually picked Oakland, which is probably not going to pan out.
In the
Oakland.
West here, percentage of making the playoffs, 68% is the Astros.
Yeah.
And trailing them will be the Angels of Anaheim at 34%. That's a big drop off too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Oakland, they had some solid players, but it looks like they're dumping everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Y'all want to touch on the NL? Make a guess on the.
Yeah, for sure. Facts,
How
man.
about, you know, let's start this way. NL West.
NL West? Oh, it's the Dodgers, man. Dodgers and
You are correct.
and the Padres, definitely.
And the Padres. Yeah. And this is like head to head. I don't know if they think the Padres probably going to take a wild card because they're so nice. You know, 97% for the Dodgers, 92% chance for the Padres.
Yeah, they
Second.
definitely both teams are definitely playoff teams. Unless barring any type of injury, you know, which obviously we don't hope happens, but that would be the only way that could happen.
Absolutely. And this is a tough one because these are the toss-up division, NL Central. What are you thinking? We got Cardinals, Brewers, Cubs, Reds, Pirates.
Oh, it's I think it's Milwaukee. as the front runner. Is it Milwaukee as the front runner over there or no?
You will be wrong. By 0.1%. 35.8% chance of making the playoffs will be the St. Louis
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
I actually called the Cardinals also in our
At
predictions.
35.7% trailing behind them will be
the Brewers. Wow.
National
Wow.
state of the breweries.
That's close, man. That's close, bro. Yeah, man. Well, that and the East, NL East.
Oh, I got to talk about it? I thought that was rhetorical, Jones.
So I thought, you know what? Since you're a Mets fan, that there's any opportunity that you would be able to get to big up your team, you would want to take it. No?
If the organization changed their ways, so will I.
Oh, wow. So you trying to play like this?
We bigger than that now.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I still pick the Braves.
Different roads.
You know what I'm saying? I picked the Braves for the division, and the Mets is a wild card.
And you know, all jokes aside, I actually thought the Braves would be, you know, a little bit closer in the percentages, but it's actually a pretty big drop off they got here, man. For the projection.
Tell me.
Yeah, the Mets is 81.7% chance and 68.6, man, for the Braves. You know, I thought that was gonna be a little different.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Mets made some moves, so probably.
Let's go, man. I ain't knocking.
Yeah, man. Well,
yeah.
We'll see what happens with that. And I just got one question for the MLB. You know, here in the Jones Hour, man, we equal opportunity, and we obviously will speak about controversy, but we'll also give props to when it's due and things of that nature. And the props right now is going to be given to the NBA and the NFL in terms of women in sports that they've done. You know, they have a lot of, you know, female coaches.
Look around the world.
Spurs. Mm-hmm. They both got referees in both games. We just seen the Super Bowl.
Can I get a round of applause, man?
Yeah, with the first.
Any chance you sign
Nah, we loving it. Every time, you know, the NFL just had a female referee in sports. When will that? When will baseball have a female umpire in? When's that gonna happen? Well, you know, behind the plate, first base, something
calling
like
people out.
You know, like I think it's that time. You know,
they starting organizationally.
2021.
They are starting organizationally. You know, so
yeah. Well, I think it needs to. I think it needs to pick up the pace.
It's got to
yeah. They need to pick up the pace and get with the time, man, because you know.
They are a little slower.
Yeah, and let's be real, man. Some of these umps, they just don't. Sometimes they don't get the job done right.
Yeah,
let's be real. So maybe we need a female's perspective.
Yeah, no, they'll get the job done. They'll get the job. I have no I have no problem in 100%.
Maybe we need a female's eye to see if that ball was a strike or a ball or not.
Yeah, and you know what? I guarantee if and when a female umpire gets into the game, that they'll be able to respect them and praise them just like everybody else that has come before them. You know?
Why not?
Yeah, it has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody else is kind of following suit. So, you know, from wrestling all the way to, you know, NBA, NFL.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
MMA.
Yeah,
they got
boxing.
Chicks. Yeah, all of that, man. It's like baseball is the only one, like, you know, you do the softball. I mean, there is softball, but nobody watches that. You don't have no outlet for that. So, they need to subscribe to the Jones Hour again. Jones Hour on all platforms.
We out here.
We on Spotify. We on Apple Music. We on YouTube. We got the IG page and we got the Facebook page. The Jones Hour.
No excuses.
And if you want to build, you want to build with us, man. You want to try to do an interview like we did with my man Marvelous today, man. Hit us up on the Jones Hour at gmail.com, man. You know, also my co-host is Kush_Talk_radio on IG, man.
I don't know.
So if you hit him up, it's like you're hitting me up. And if you hit me up, it's like you're hitting him up. So,
and guess what?
Tell a friend to tell a friend, baby.
At the end of the day, you'll be hitting up the Jones Hour. Yeah. And we out here, B.
That's it. All day. So that's enough of the sports. You know what I'm saying? You know I got a list again.
Drown job.
And I'm gonna try to keep it just 5, man. You know, as Marvelous suggested to me. You know, because we rep the top five shit. You know what I'm saying? That's something like a little personal for me, top 5, man. But if you ever, you know, it's tatted on my back. I'm not about to strip, but it's here and it's at the top of the wall if you ever seen it.
I just want to let the people know how much Jones struggles with these top 5. It hurts him because it's hard with the list. Like it really, like he be up. Sometimes he don't sleep.
It really does.
3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning.
I love this rap shit, man, and it's mostly hip hop. And you know what? I actually have another subject after I get into this list that I wanna hear Marvelous's feedback on. That I didn't bring it up to him, but it's on the fly. But you know, after these lists, man, like top 10, top 5, top 15, top 20. Like I love hip hop. I love the essence of hip hop. I love the throwback of hip hop. I love the old shit. I'm trying to get more and more into the new shit. Certain things I do, certain things I'm still a little biased to and I can't fuck with, but I'm open minded with. You know what I'm saying? And I can't front, you know, Marvelous himself has put me onto a lot of those things. You know what I'm saying? He's put me onto a lot of those tracks, and Kush has too, you know. And you know, this week I got the top 5 conscious rappers, man.
Rappers that's a good list too, by the way.
Yeah, rappers that you know,
open your third eye.
Yeah, man, got crazy wordplay, very lyrical with their shit. You know, double and triple entendres, and you
quadruple even.
You know, not
just on that woke subject.
Yeah, like they got there's a message in it. You know what I'm saying? And
that fuego.
That's what we're gonna do. So at number 5. I got Lupe Fiasco, man. Yeah, man.
I like
he's
that.
Push.
Yeah,
kick,
you know,
push.
he's definitely a woke rapper. He's definitely on the different wave of things, man. And I feel like he definitely needs to be on this list of top 5 conscious woke rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's number 5. Lupe Fiasco. Number 4 is my man Talib Kweli, man.
Talib.
Okay.
Talib is definitely lyrical genius, man. If you ever need something to listen to, check out that Reflections Eternal album. You know what I mean?
Fire.
That's a classic album, and
fire.
You know, and then you know you could check out his work with in Black Thought. I mean not Black Star. Black Star. Sorry about that. Black Star with Mos Def. You know, who's actually number 3 on my list, Mos Def. You know, so I had to put them 2 back to back, 3 and 4. I feel like
legends
separately and together, there are, you know, pioneers and you know, definitely top in this rap game when it comes to these type of bars and these type of messages and whatnot. Now, number 2 is a little bit of a new wave flow, and I got my man J. Cole, number 2.
Cold World.
You know, J. Cole is a beast. You know?
Cold World.
You know? Yeah, you know, he's you know, I wanted to bring some of the newer hip hop into it, and I definitely feel he's another type of rapper with a message. Never how many albums he comes out with, and rarely any features, man. It's all him. It's you know, it's his vision and things like that, and that's what it's about. And number 1 is Black Thought. You know, Thought. Yeah, man. You know, yeah, you know,
number
lyrically
1.
Crazy, man. Like OD. If you want something to peep other than his tracks, man, check out that Funk Flex freestyle, man. Yeah, that will make you a believer. That will make you a believer in terms of where he's at, what he does, and the type of rapper he is. And remember, that's a freestyle. That's not just something he wrote, man. And
he's on the Roots.
Yeah, he's on the Roots, exactly.
One of the best groups.
Yeah, with Questlove on
live
drums and whatnot. Yeah, man, like
100%.
Yep. So that's it. Number 5, Lupe. Number 4, Talib. Number 3, Mos Def. Number 2, J. Cole. And number 1, Black Thought. Top 5 conscious rappers, man. Well, first, before I ask you the question, how you feel about that, Marvelous? I respect your musical
I feel like that's
opinion,
cool.
Man.
I feel like it's cool. The rappers that you named are definitely conscious rappers. I would take out Lupe, and I would definitely put Common up there.
Common. Facts.
Common will be definitely like my top 3. Common is one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I would take out Common. I like J. Cole up there. It's cool. You kind of messed me up with that one because I really wasn't expecting the J. Cole to be up there, but he is a conscious rapper.
Yes.
So I mean that was a good one. You could leave him in. You could take him out. I probably would have put up somebody like I probably would have put on somebody maybe like a Nas, just because he has more of a message behind his music. But I know you don't want to put Nas on every
list, because if it was up to me, he would be in every list. You know what I'm saying?
You could easily throw Nas up there. You could easily throw up.
I would throw Kendrick, man.
Yeah, you could throw up a Kendrick. You know, Kendrick and Cole are kind of similar, so you could have used either one. You could. I like Killer Mike too, man. I think we could have threw up a Southern guy up there, and if there was any Southern rapper that is probably the most conscious, is definitely Killer Mike. And you see what he does in the community, and what he does, and try to like.
And he a Bernie supporter.
Yeah, Bernie.
Which
supporter.
I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely mess with Killer Mike, but I like the list. Other than Lupe, just because I would have put Common up there because I'm super Common fan.
Yeah, no, I'm actually a Common fan.
Everybody
too.
on there was good.
You know,
not too much of an argument with this list.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. You know, because like I said, I struggle with the list, and I be wanting I want to put everybody on there. Yeah, you know, and
that's good.
And Common was definitely somebody I forgot, and so was Killer Mike. Man, I could I'm sure accept my faults and whatnot in that one.
I'm sure there's probably a few people, man.
But those rappers between my list and the 2 you added, and even Kendrick that Kush checked in with, those are definitely the type of conscious rappers, man. But we want your feedback, man. So comment on the YouTube page. Again, you can hear us on Spotify and Apple. The Jones Hour, search it up. My man Marvelous, you on IG, right? What's your IG?
IG is OZ_Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Pretty easy. 9 out of 10 times, if you just do the OZ and the underscore, my joint will pop up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got the OZ, and Marvelous Music is basically on everything. You could whatever platform or whatever social media site
everywhere
that you're trying to go to, or my Facebook page.
No excuses.
You could just go into the Marvelous Music with a K at the end.
Facts. That's what's up. All right, so that's enough for the list, man. We're gonna get into the Love Jones segment. The sound of angels chiming in. We gonna. I only have one question, and that's what I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna put my feedback on it in terms of relationships. I try to do a little bit of a relationship thing for everybody out there struggling. And this week, the question is, opposites attract, but do they always work, man? And what it comes down to, man, I obviously there's certain things that you don't want to be exactly alike with your partner, but I think that finding a lot of things in common helps the relationship not only mature, but hold its longevity. When you have too many opposites, like for example, now there's so many opposites that could happen. It could be like you love scary movies and the other one loves comedies. In the beginning of your relationship, when the love is strong,
fuck you, we're gonna have a divorce.
No, not to that level. But I'm just saying, like, you're willing
like
to.
That is
you're
serious.
willing, no,
People
but
like
you're
movies.
willing to compromise. In the beginning, when the love is strong, you're always willing to compromise.
But how long will you compromise?
But how
Watch
long
a
will
funny,
you
scary
compromise
movie
when
and
it's
shit.
like you want to watch fucking Jason, but fucking Half Baked is on, and it's like, holy shit! Like, I don't want to watch Jason. I want to watch Half Baked. That was my dog having a dream right there. I don't know if you heard that. But he agrees with me, man. He want to watch Half Baked. He want to watch Half Baked.
He wants to have that, yeah.
Yeah, he don't want the Nightmare on Elm Street. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we talking about. Or if you're a vegan
And the other one is not.
Like, and they want to eat steak all day. Like, after a while, it's like, all right, I'm gonna get this food for you because I know you don't want to fuck with the steak.
It's hard, man.
But now it's
it ain't that hard.
No,
yo, son, I
My
want a
parents
burger.
done it for over 30 years.
But that's just one opposite. If your parents have a lot of things in common, that's something that doesn't bother them. You know. But if you have
eating habits,
opposites attract, like, you know.
Nope.
If your whole thing is built on opposites, man, it's not gonna last, man. It really isn't, yo. Like,
but you know, to each his own. You know, I feel like
the sex might keep it going.
I'm glad that you
the
brought
sex
up.
Might keep it going.
I'm glad that you brought up the vegan thing because it is important that, you know, like for instance, me and my girl, we're both on that whole vegetarian pescatarian wave, and we live together. You know what I'm saying? And it's much easier. You know, we're both on the same page on kind of eating the same things. And, like, it's a lifestyle change. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And, like, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be able to date a girl that ate nothing but chicken wings and drank soda and chips and beer. And,
well, that's just,
you know, especially
unhealthy.
that we're both kind of, like, on that wave. I'm trying to be healthier. When one person is eating Snicker bars and the other person is eating celery, you know.
Try to date a diabetic, bro? What are you doing?
No, I'm just saying, like, it sometimes the opposite, you know, opposites attract, but it also gets in between of, like, your lifestyle.
It does get in the way of a lot of things, man. It does,
like,
man. So when you are when you are getting in a relationship and you are into this thing, man, try to find as many things in common as you have. I mean, it's okay to get put onto things. Like, if we have a lot of things in common, and okay, I'm not a vegetarian, but you are, and it's a healthier lifestyle. Now you put me onto it where now I've changed my life. That's a blessing. That's something like, oh, I understand, and that's what it is. So that's how that goes. But if you have too many opposites in it, and it's like that's just one more thing adding to a problem, and adding to a problem is like, oh, I want to be up all night. Well, I'm an early bird, and it's you know, like, so then you're not fucking either, man, because like you trying to bust that nut and she trying to go to bed, and then she trying to get broken off in the morning, and you trying to sleep, like, you know, like that's not gonna work.
I'm gonna just add to that because I feel like it's not just having things in common, but like sometimes like a common goal. I could see that work because I've seen opposites, you know, in relationships, and it works, but they have a common goal for something. Yeah, better life, maybe a kid isn't, you know, like certain things.
I could definitely understand that,
you know,
but well, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know your example, and
but you know, wait, hold on. But
at the
we gotta
same
start.
time, it's the longevity of it, it's
right? But we also got to start out with a disclaimer that sometimes just relationships don't work out. Opposites or too much in common. Yeah. Disclaimer, by the way.
That's a fact. Thank you. Thank you, my man Kush with the perspective on things. Yeah,
but
you know. But I'm just talking about 9 times out of 10 in terms of an opposite, in terms of someone that, you know, opposites do attract, and it is something that happens in terms of.
And I do agree with you because they do got to find something common to have, but you know, it doesn't just have to be something, you know, to do. It could also be things like goals. You know what I mean? Things y'all want to do.
Word. Well, that's us dropping jewels for the Love Jones segment. Let me get my angels.
Love Jones.
That's gonna be the drop for it. We go. We have to do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get that as a drop. Word up. But now it's for the coveted Kush Talk segment, baby.
Watagawan.
Woo!
It's Kush, you already know.
What?
It's Kush, you already know.
I could do one time
for him. You know.
Yeah, I could do one time for the people. Yo, man, it's Kush Talk, baby. Get me at Kush_Talk_radio, man.
That's on IG.
It's Instagram.
No
Pulling
better.
out piece of paper here.
Get the
This
papers.
is going to be Kush Talk with Marvelous.
Get the papers.
Welcome. First of its kind.
Marvelous.
Yo, man, I just got a few topics, man. We keep this brief or elaborate. You know, we'll go at your speed, man. But today, this week, all this talk about stocks, cryptocurrencies.
Bitcoin just went
Man, people are making money, man.
Facts.
People that did not know that making money without moving a piece of stone is making money.
Mm-hmm.
A realization
from an app.
A realization came out. All right, and this is a beautiful thing, man. I'm seeing my people eat. What's your opinion on this, man? Because there's a couple. I got a couple. You know, ringing dingers that might come make some people some money. You know, coming up soon. Mm-hmm. You know, we'll get into that. But like, have you been investing? Have you been on the Robinhood wave?
So I haven't, but I'm in the process of learning. So I have a few. I have friends that, you know, they try to install the stock thing into me all the time, and you know, I just
for a long time. I didn't listen either, bro.
Yeah, I kind
of you ain't by yourself. Trust me.
Yeah, I've been busy, you know, just
like a lot of
getting on with life. But you know, I'm trying to learn the ins and outs, and you know, to invest, and you know what to invest into, and what to look out for, and you know all these terms, and you know, so it's listen, man, if you're on a path towards, you know, financial freedom, it's definitely something that you should look into. You know, you're not making real money if you're not making money while you ain't doing nothing.
Absolutely.
You know,
if you got to make money when you sleep.
Yep. If you sleeping and making money, then you doing something right. If you at home chilling and your money is just piling up, you know, then you doing something right. So you know, you're not making money until you're making money not doing anything. So, you know, stocks and, you know, Bitcoin and so all those cryptocurrencies it's good, you know, for your wealth and, you know, your financial freedom.
So in light of all of this that's been going on, OCGN, it's like a vaccine stock. It's this company that
making the vaccine.
Yeah, well, I think they just have part of it. I believe it's like a basic ingredient for this vaccine, and you know they got approved in London.
So they're
going up. Yep, with the pound, the British pound. You know, money's going up, and they're just really waiting for the FDA approval in the United States. Jump on that.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Okay,
jump on that.
Yeah,
you know,
that sounds.
I'm not a stockbroker, guys. You know, but trust me when I tell you, jump on it. You know, another one is Nokia, man. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You gonna say no?
I was gonna say also the weed stocks, man. I mean, weed is hit or miss and whatnot. But I just wanted to say in terms of the weed stocks, man, like, you know, pick one you believe in, man. That's what it comes down to.
Well, I guess, you know, that was a good transition, I guess. Well, fuck Nokia, because there is a dispensary stock that they're just waiting for their licenses to come through. SMDL. No, not suck my dick loud. Okay? Dispensary. Yo, man. Just know.
You said loud. You could have said live.
Live.
I don't think I'm not loud or live would have been okay. But
depends what you into, I guess. But jump on that, man.
Depends.
They're gonna blow up, man.
Weed stocks.
They're gonna blow up.
Nah, so tell me the Nokia one then.
Nokia, man.
They're on the come up.
No, they're on the come up, man. Nokia is apparently making some on the line big moves. You know what I mean?
You know why, right? Because they bringing back Snake, the game. They're bringing back the Snake 5.6. You know what I'm saying? So you want to play the original, the first ever cell phone video game, you know, that was lit. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a Nokia. You know? Nah, I'm just playing around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
What is it about Nokia that are down to come
making
up?
big moves, man.
Well, they got like making big moves. iPhone coming out or something. They got a new phone.
They're making big moves.
Could be some sort of technology move for them.
They're making big moves.
All right, we hear you.
Trust me when I tell you.
Okay, well, we want to know these moves.
More shall come.
We appreciate it.
More shall come.
Nokia, go put your money in some Nokia. Go buy some stocks, some shares in Nokia, and hey, who knows? How much do you know how much a share is?
No, I don't know. I have that information in front of me.
We'll check it out. Let us know in the comments how much a share for Nokia is.
Yeah, you might bless us.
We'll have the information below.
And we might have to cop a stock or two.
Absolutely. Oh, I definitely am. Definitely this week. So, man, let's transition into some sneakers, man. The Carmine 6s, man. Those drop. I heard people was getting trampled, you know, getting hurt.
Wow. Got beat up.
I didn't know that was still happening. Not
Bum
gonna lie
rushed.
to
Yeah, I mean, it's just certain sneakers that'll just do that. You know, there are certain sneakers out there that will cause mayhem. You know what I'm saying? And this was a big drop, especially that it was kind of like, you know, the whole Valentine's Day. You know, you went and got it for yourself, got it for your shorty, got it for your kids, got it. You know, everybody kind of went out and got those. You know, not only for themselves but for, you know, their loved ones too. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it was gonna cause some pandemonium because, you know, it was a high anticipated sneaker.
Facts.
And, you know, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. You know,
I heard they changed something on what they changed.
I think it was something on the midsole. I'm not too sure. I didn't get them. I didn't get them just for the simple fact that I already had them from the last time that they dropped. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I didn't really want to get doubles because my last pair were pretty fresh. But yeah, they I think it was something on the midsole. Oh, they changed the logo too. It's the Nike logo on the back. But those, you know, people love that. People love the old school Nike logos on the back. And I think they came out with I think they changed the box, but yeah, I didn't know too much of the difference between the pair that I got and the pair that just dropped. But that's a sneaker that's gonna kind of, you know, cause up some mayhem.
Really?
Yeah. It's like every couple of years a sneaker will drop and people will just go crazy for it, just because maybe it hasn't dropped in a while.
Yeah, I thought getting trapped was a little excessive.
I seen videos and people were going crazy outside of stores. Stores were lined up around the corner. You know, people. And they're up. They're up right now. You're not paying anything less than $300 for the Carmines right now. So,
yeah, man. Right. Jordans, man. They literally the most popular sneaker in the world. I think, man. I don't think there's anything more popular than a Jordan sneaker. No matter which one it is, 1 through whatever 23 or however many you got. You know,
it's definitely intense, man.
Every time a new one drops, every time a new
sneaker
drops,
culture,
or whatever it is, man, it's crazy.
It's crazy, and the thing is too is like, you know, certain sneakers that drop, they kind of sometimes they don't drop in a while, and then when they come back out, you know, it causes craziness and commotion. But that was the reason why Jordan kind of lowered the pricing. And also now the general releases, you could get them at any store. So that way more people will get their hands on them and they won't be this much, you know, mayhem in these stores. You know, Jordan had to kind of,
and it's bots too, no?
Yeah, right? He was forced to change, you know, how many sneakers he was releasing because he wasn't dropping enough, you know, so.
But bots are eating up a lot of the sales, right?
Who?
People got bots.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I feel like that's a problem too.
Yeah, it
Not
is.
Just sneakers, but a lot of things. But
it honestly
sneakers.
is. It honestly is. It's because, you know, you go to online because you don't want to go into a store and wait online and then, you know, waste your time by not getting the sneaker because there's 1,000 people online. You know, you kind of go on the internet and you think that you could get them for retail. And then when you're there even before the sneaker even drops on the website and you're waiting an hour or 30 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever that it is, and then you don't get it. And it's these bots, man. These guys are just making these programs to kind of let these bots do the work for them and put them first in line to these sneakers.
If I'm not mistaken, you know, Griffey's was sold out early too. They just dropped 2.
I was there.
The Griffey's.
I was on 2. I had both of my phones.
Personal experience.
I had both of my phones out. 9:30,
real accounts.
Waiting for that 10 o'clock marker to drop because I've never owned those Griffey's before, and those are those are the best signature baseball sneakers to ever drop. Facts. In my eyes.
Facts, I had them.
So, you know, I was on it. I had both of my phones out. One was on Foot Locker, and the other one was on another sneaker. What's the other one? Foot Action. Is it Foot Action? No, what's the other one that they got? Anyway, yeah, I was on both apps, and by 10:15, everything was sold out. Everything. I even tried to get like a size that wasn't mine, so maybe I could trade or like resell or whatever, and nada. Damn, so that went crazy. And then they shot up in the stores. Right now, it's another pair of sneakers that you're probably gonna pay over $300 for.
Jeez.
So, but the anticipation for those sneakers were crazy. That's one of the reasons I didn't get the Carmines, because I was like, I'd rather get the Griffey's than the Carmines. I already got the Carmines.
You didn't have the Griffey's.
So
you had the Griffey's.
Yeah.
Griffey's is fire.
But I still might get them. I still might have to do it. You know,
a little bit of searching.
I just copped the Griffey jersey and during the summertime, so I'm like,
nah, that's how you got it.
Cincinnati one, right?
No, I got that one too, but I got the Seattle joint.
Seattle.
Yeah, I got the Seattle joint that I bought while I was in California.
Oh yeah,
and that was fire.
That's
and yeah, it was. You know, I got the visor for it. You know, I wanted to get the kicks, but
might as well.
You know, I'm gonna have to pay a little extra.
Well, I know we spoke about this, man, but what I know, Marvelous, you trying to do some things with these sneaker things, maybe a podcast type of thing. You want to elaborate just a little bit, give us a little taste of what it might be, and you know, not too much,
just a little insight.
A little bit.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about putting together maybe like a kind of like a sneaker review / you know, interview with people that I could, you know, talk about the sneaker culture with, and then talk about the latest releases and stuff. So it's still putting into work. I'm still trying to come up with ideas, but you know, that's something to be on the lookout for within the next few months. Hopefully by the summertime,
definitely
I'll get it up and moving.
Yeah, man. You know, so be prepared on the Jones Hour, man. As soon as we got that info, we'll be passing it along. You know, we'll definitely have it on, and you know how that goes, man.
Yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, man, and be on the lookout for the EP.
Yeah, for the EP.
And again, cue up the song, man. Cue up the song, man. Let's get it ready.
Yeah.
We about to
So yeah,
we're about to get it started, and
ladies and gentlemen,
man, this is episode 7, man. This is it, man. This is the Jones Hour. We want to thank my man Marvelous Music for coming through.
I appreciate y'all, man.
You know, Kush and Jones, we always here, man. This is episode 7 of many more to come. Follow us on IG and YouTube and Facebook, the Jones Hour. We got Apple and Spotify now, Jones Hour, so you can stream the podcast. And also follow my co-host Kush _Talk _radio. And we you know, we making moves, man. So let's put that track up.
We here.
Let's put that track up, man.
Marvelous.
Shout out to everybody that was on the check-in. You already know. Appreciate it. You already know. John, Josh, Pops, Chambers, what up, baby? Mike.
Baby, you the vibe, but it feels like, girl, you got me hypnotized.